welcome. It turns out I did make another one, and I won't be looking at this in 6 months going, I only made one. I might be doing that and saying I only made 2 or 3. But we're back. Welcome back to my language series, where I'll be talking about the language I'm creating for my book. The previous episode was the letters and the characters, well, not all the characters, but the letters in my language and how they sound, and today is the numbers and how they sound and other characters in my language. So let's just get straight into it. Alright, here we have the whiteboard again, and here we can see my characters and the alphabet. There's my language, and down here is the new stuff that we want to be talking about today. So there's numbers, and you can see that it is more than just 10 digits for a single digit. It goes up to 22. Now, you might have already noticed, but each number correlates with a letter. So this one correlates with this one, and this one correlates with this one. So they all have a tie. So like 9 correlates with it, and Vic correlates with ick. And if you've noticed below, this is the pronunciation. So that's Kaim, and that's know it. The pronunciations of the numbers are also some of the pronunciations of the letters. So if we look down here, if otv is v, sna na, nept is, what's that one? Nept is t. Now you might be wondering why I added some sounds, and well, languages evolve, and when I first had it, like I had 44 characters instead of just 22, now I had 20, I had a 20 base system, but now I have a 22 base system, and now they're coinciding with the characters. So I've taken the sound of the character and the original, like the original sound for 1 was my, and the original for 2 was full. So now I've combined k and my to kaim, and and full to fa, and that's how I've gotten to these. We'll get to that later, but let's just go through the numbers now. We've got 1, which is pronounced kaim, 2, pronounced fa, 3, pronounced bo, 4, pronounced vic, 5, pronounced yukai, 6, pronounced sna, 7, pronounced wata, 8, pronounced oct, 9, pronounced knowit, 10, pronounced diva, 11, pronounced aluit, 12, pronounced gapha, 13, pronounced pol, 14, pronounced fla, 15, pronounced nept, 16, pronounced spa, 17, pronounced winner, 18, pronounced otfu, 19, pronounced kawai, 20, pronounced oz, 21, pronounced rough, 22, pronounced if, and then that's 23 and 24, which we will get to after we explain what this is. So if we look here, we can see, we'll go from the top, the bottom, this symbol. Now if we look down here, that symbol is above the number 1. Now this symbol means to repeat. So if you put that above a character, including letters, so if there was a word that had ik twice in a row, let's say the word was ga ikik, it'd be ga, which would be that, then ik. I'll write it out so that you can see it in action. So ga, which is then ik, or you could write it out like that, but it just saves more space along that way, which can be precious in the language. 1 second, as I we'll put that back on later. So yep, now if you see O equals this, but you see here this triangle, that equals nothing, and it doesn't equal the word nothing, it equals nothing. And this character, it doesn't mean anything. You see here, it sort of takes the place of the 0, but it's just 1, nothing. It means nothing, it does nothing. And in my book, colloquially, they usually use that character to write out the word nothing, like you might use an ampersand for and. So this right here, that nothing does have a name and a sound, which is to. So kaim to is 23, because it's kaim and then nothing, so kaim to. And here we got the repeat sound, so it would be kaim, but that repeat sound does have its own sort of sound, and I haven't written it up here, but it means ta. So this character means repeat, and when it's used with characters, it's not kaim, that's not ga ik ta, it's ga ik ik. But when it's to numbers, often they say ta, because that's what it means. So this 24 is kaim ta, and then 25 would be kaim fa, and then kaim bo. So that's how the numbers work, and that's how this works. So let us write out a random number so we can see what it is. And let's just pick a number between 1 and 508, preferably over like 40. Let's go 178. So I've written it out. 170 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that would be oct, which is oct 8, and it's 2 so far. So that there is oct far, which should be 178. And then before that, 177 would be oct kaim, and before that 176 would be octal. And that's how numbers work in my language. If you have any questions, ask below. So that has been my language's number system, which I don't think I've actually told you. It's Kahtilik. That is the name of my language, which is based off of the land where it's from, Kahtilim, which means land of high, which is in my book and where my book takes place. So that's been the numbers, and next time I will do punctuation, which I've done a little bit with the nothing symbol and the repeat symbol, but we'll delve more into it next time. I hope you enjoyed, and have a lovely day. Bye.